Hello, welcome to my channel. Lorenzo here. Hello Mano, hello Manuel, hello Kag. Okay, okay. Today I'm going to paint Michael Fassbender. Okay. I'm gonna use synthetic brushes, and the colors are titanium white, yellow ochre, cadmium red hue, permanent glycerin crimson, cobalt blue, and ivory black. Okay, my canvas is toned with kind of brownish transparent acrylic color. And let's mix a little bit of cobalt blue, cadmium red, and yellow ochre. I'm gonna add a little bit of medium. It's linseed oil and turpentine, half and half. Oh, hello, Mr. Pianoli. Yeah, using canvas. I prepare my own canvas with 3 layers of gesso. Okay, I'm going to sketch. Let me see, here's going to be the top, the bottom. Okay. I'm thinking about okay, a little bit up. Yeah. Center line of the face, the line for the eyes, the brows, nose, and mouth. Okay, this is something that we need to learn by memory. Okay, from the brow to the nose, and the nose to the bottom of the chin is the same distance. Okay, and from the bottom of the nose to the bottom of the chin, here the half, we're gonna place the mouth on top of this line. One eye here, the other eye here. Usually the angle from the corner of the eyes to the base of the nose is a 45-degree angle. I'm not using too much paint, okay, because I need to sketch, and when I add too much color, if let's say if I use too much paint, I mean this color is going to get mixed with the skin color. I don't want that. Okay, that's enough. Now I'm going to start with a simple mixture of yellow ochre, cadmium red, and white, a touch of blue. Okay, to gray down this color, and this color is going to be for the lights. Okay, I'm not trying to mix a color that is going to match perfectly the skin color, I mean from the photo reference. I'm trying to get something that is going to get me close, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time mixing here. When I will be painting, then I'm going to adjust this color to match the skin color that I see on the image. Okay, or maybe I want to change that. I want to make it more, you know, that when we paint, it's not always about copy exactly the image. Painters used to enhance the color, exaggerate contrast. Okay, again I'm mixing an orange, yellow ochre, and red, and a touch of cobalt blue. Let me see, more cobalt blue. This is gonna be for the shadow. Hello, waiter Matt. Hello, Emu. Hello, Marion. Hello, Spartak. Okay. Let's see if the color is kind of close. Like I said, I mean, I'm gonna add more and more oil paint, and then I'm gonna have the opportunity to change these colors a lot. Okay, now I'm gonna use this color. I'm establishing light and shadow. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of medium. You know, my medium is half of linseed oil and half of turpentine or mineral spirit. Okay. At the same time that I'm establishing these two values, I'm drawing with this. I mean, for example, here I'm trying to copy this shape. Okay, it's the same with the shadow. I do the same. I try to copy a shape here. That means that I'm still drawing and painting at the same time. I mean, you know, drawing, we think that it's just about making lines, marks. Drawing is not just about that. Yeah, drawing is about copying shapes. We can, if we want, making with really thin lines, or maybe we can work even with charcoal, which that means that we're gonna work more with shapes. Okay. Okay, if you get better in copying shapes, you're gonna see that you're gonna get the proportions right from the beginning. Obviously, I'm speaking about shapes here, 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 and here. Okay, but when we add details, it's different. I mean, that's when we need to pay more attention to smaller shapes. Okay, and pay attention to characteristics that just that is just is going to be about just the particular model that we are painting, like the eyes maybe are bigger, smaller. Okay, and we start to changing the proportions. You know, I started thinking in basic proportions, like from the brow to the nose to the chin, same measure. Okay, now I'm gonna change this, because now I gotta pay attention to the model, and I can tell that in this case the distance from the brow to the nose is shorter than the distance from the nose to the bottom of the chin. Okay, another thing that I can tell that he has small eyes. Okay. Now I need to step back and compare. Now there is not too much here right now. You see, I mean, it's just shapes. You see. even my camera is having a difficult time to focus this, because I mean, but even now at this stage we need to we have to squint down our eyes and compare. When we squint down our eyes watching the picture, we're gonna realize that we are simplifying shapes. Okay. Okay, that's what I'm doing right now. Now I have here two values, this and this, and I'm going to make a third value, which is going to be lighter. Now here you can choose to change the color. Okay, what color you're going to use here? I mean, check out the image. You see the skin color is kind of yellowish, pinky. I'll go with pinky. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of red. A little bit, just a little bit. Not too much, because remember we need to add the reddish areas on the face. Okay, let's see. Okay, this color I think is better. Now if you want, you can just compare and see if the color is better, is closer to the model's skin color. Okay. Don't get so stressful about trying to match. Okay. Like I said, this is going to be a longer process. The idea is to get close. Now, if you want to match the colors, just dead on. That means that you need to first spend maybe 20-30 minutes mixing, and then you start painting. Okay. Now, any way to do it, any formula, anything that you know, I mean, it's okay. There is no right or wrong when we paint. We can use any technique. We can combine techniques. Okay. Stepping back and checking out again. Okay. Let's continue with this color. Okay, I'm gonna continue drawing. What I mean by that, I'm gonna copy light, the shape here. This goes like this. There's a light here. The bottom lip. Okay, you see that on the image? Yeah, it's kind of close. Yes, that means I'm doing okay. Yeah, you see, I want you to see this as a shape. Okay, don't think you're copying a portrait. Always try to simplify. That's gonna help you a lot. Okay, I'm gonna change the color a little bit more reddish. I just want to try to see what happened here. No, I mean the skin color here is really light. Yeah. Okay. And adding pure white here. What I'm doing here, I'm mixing and trying to get close to the skin color. Let me see. Okay. Now I'm gonna add the reddish areas on the face. If you have been watching my channel, you know that I always explain this, and the reddish areas are always the same because that is about anatomy. Okay. Hello Luzando, thank you. Hello Darren. Hello Robert. Bro show. Hello Nicola. Okay. Now I'm gonna make this even reddish, pinky. Here on the forehead there is a little bit of red, pinky color. A little bit, okay? We can count these areas here, like pinky. Okay? I'm missing something? Yeah, the upper and lower eyelid. Okay, now I'm gonna create from this color a reddish variation too. Now it's up to you, just play with these colors, maybe saturate more or less. It depends what we like. Okay, now I'm going to draw a little bit. That means that this time that's going to be like a linear drawing. Okay, I have a question, Marion. A quick reminder: are the eyes halfway down the size of the face of eyebrow or eyebrows? Halfway down the eyes. No, you gotta measure from the brows to the nose, to the bottom of the nose is the same distance to the bottom of the chin. Okay, that's the basic proportions. Okay. The eyes are in the middle of the whole head. From the top, don't count hair. From the top to the bottom, the eyes are in the middle. Okay. Okay, now let's draw a little bit. I'm gonna mix a little bit of black, camion red, and yellow ochre. And then I'm gonna try this like I'm gonna treat this brush like I'm using a pencil. Okay. And I'm gonna draw a little bit here, a little bit here. I'm not gonna stay more than, I don't know, than 2 seconds each area, okay? Why? Because I'm just, for me this is sketching, and I always, every time that we sketch, we draw, it's not about staying too much in one area, because we need to see the whole, the relationship between the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. It's not about me to work perfectly the eyes, and maybe one eye is a little bit up or down, or maybe the eyes should be a little bit closer, or maybe I should separate. In order to prevent that, I always working a little bit in each area, and always stepping back and checking out. Okay, and squinting down my eyes and compare. Okay, I'm kind of closer here with the proportions. Okay, I'm not so worried right now about the likeness. Like, the likeness is a process. If I got the proportion right, that's the first step. That means that it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna blend a little bit. Just a little bit, okay? I'm cleaning my brush doing this because I don't have too much paint. Just see, and don't pressure in the brush really hard. We can use a paper towel. Okay. Okay, let's work again on the values. That means that I have to check out. I need to add more light color. But okay, first I'm gonna add more the background because I need to see more contrast. You see the image. There is a contrast between the skin color and the background. I don't have that contrast here. I need to have the contrast in order to get closer to how light or dark is the skin color. Mixing black, yellow ochre, a touch of red, touch of alizarin, and I'm using medium. Okay, I need more black. By the way, I'm using Winton. And by the way, I have some links to if you want to buy some art materials, you can use my links to Amazon. In this way, you support my channel a little bit because I mean, obviously, I get really small commission. I think this should be a little bit darker. Nothing more. Black. I think that's better. Okay, let me see. I'm measuring the width and the height. I think that's okay. Okay, now it's better. Now I think I can see, I can judge better the values. Okay. Hello, Mervad. Okay. Hello, Monique. Hello, Spartak. Hello, Carlos. Okay. Stepping back, checking out again. Okay, I see a mistake here. The width of the face. Okay. Let's draw again. Now I will try to be a little bit precise, a little bit more. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of red to work on the nose. And the mouth. Okay, let me see. Okay, now let's go back to think about values. You see how now you can see better that this looks lighter. That's better. It's closer to the maroon. Adding more white, okay. Okay, let's blend. I use a round brush. You see the brush. Really lightly, don't pressure too much. It's on the air. Clean out the brush. Okay. Clean out the brush again. Clean out the brush. Let me see. Need to make the nose a little bit lighter. You don't see now this close-up, I don't have too many details on the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, but I can tell that the position is okay. Yep. Obviously, I'm not comparing just, I mean, I need to squint down my eyes to compare because you see there's this kind of nothing, like no details. I mean, if you don't see details, how you compare? I need just to always squint down my eyes just to compare, just see something kind of close. It's just like I'm trying to unfocus my blurry my vision to compare. Okay. Hello, Dita. Hello, Samuel. Okay, let's continue. Now stepping back again, squinting down my eyes again. Okay. Okay, I need to step back again. You see this eye is bigger than this one. Okay, I need to correct that. Okay, if you compare it, you see that he has this eye a little bigger. Not that much, eh? Yes, this is too much. Okay, let me see. Stepping back, comparing again. Mm. Okay. Okay. I gotta go back to this color and work on some values. For example, here should be, this area should be a little bit lighter. Okay. Here a little bit lighter. Okay. I'm going to work on the eyes. Okay. I need another brush. Just give me a second. I need to look for these liner brushes, number 0. I had a new package here. Okay, wait a second. Just give me a second. Okay? Nope, I don't have any of the brushes. I'm gonna clean out this. I'm gonna use this one. I have, this is not number 0, but I mean, it's gonna work. I'm mixing blue and yellow ochre, making some green, and I'm gonna use this to give some color to the eyes. Not right now, it's not perfect. We don't see an iris like perfect an iris, but I'm going to reduce the iris a little bit when by painting the sclera, the weight of the eye. Okay. No now. No now. Okay. Again, I need to work on the shadows again. I need to make this darker. And this darker. Okay. Hello, Cherry. Hello, Mary. Okay, let's blend a little bit. I blend, I clean out the brush. I blend again, clean out the brush. I clean out the brush. Oh. Okay, I'm squinting down my eyes again. I see dark, 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 dark. Okay, blend. I'm gonna use a paper towel to clean out the brush, okay? Just like that. Okay, let me see. Okay, what do you think? I'm getting closer? Yeah, a little bit closer, eh? Yes. and suffering here. Okay, let's think about the values again. Okay, I still need to make these areas darker. What else? The width of the face is not okay. I need to work on that. Here, the chin. You see, there is not a definition here, and you don't see where is the limit, but that's okay. This can give you a good idea that, I mean, how I'm going to, from something that is kind of blurry to making more and more details. Like at some point I need to do this, yes, a line to indicate the chin. Okay, and I just this to show you, but I mean I don't, not yet. I need this to be like that, blurry. Okay. I'm thinking about the mouth because something is not okay with the mouth. I think the nose is, you see the nose is just like that. The angle should be like this, and this one wind of the nose is just, something is not good there. Okay. Definitely, I mean, there are so many things that I need to correct. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna blend a little bit. Checking now and comparing. I think I need to move the nose a little bit to the left. Yes, this shadow here. I'm gonna push this shadow a little bit to the left. I'm gonna push this shadow the same, a little bit to the left. I think that's better. Okay, I'm squinting down my eyes again, check out values again. Okay, I'm going to make some marks. For example, here should be darker, here should be darker. Okay. What is here? Okay. What else? Oh, this is wrong. I'm trying to make this, I don't know what it what's that. I think that's a vein or wrinkle. Anyway, I'm gonna copy this. Okay, I'm getting close. Yeah. I'm getting closer. Now I can see his expression. Obviously the nose, something wrong with the nose. I gotta check out that. You know that the process is just like that, correcting, correcting, correcting from the beginning to the end. One brush stroke, correct the previous brush stroke. I mean, that's the idea, eh? Something is not okay with the nose. That's one thing that I have to work on that. The nose. What else? I have to reduce the iris, especially this eye. Okay. I can tell that, I mean, this, I'm getting closer, I think, with expression, but that's, I can tell that that's gonna be the difficult part. It has a particular, I don't know what. It looks like, I mean, this particular image, yeah, the look that he has is kind of sad, mad, I don't know. Okay, about values, I mean, here should be lighter. Okay, I'm going to establish the light. Where's going to be my lightest light? I mean, obviously, usually it's always on the nose, the tip of the nose. I'm going to pick up pure white. This is going to be my lightest light. Okay. Then here. Then here. Okay. Almost white, eh? Okay, I gotta change here my camera because it looks like too bright. I'm pretty sure it's about my webcam. Okay, I think that's better. Add a little bit of red. Okay, this is the brightest one. Okay, second, third. Okay, let's blend. You know what? I think I love this with those brush strokes. I mean, my intention was make this really smooth, blend this a lot. I love these brush strokes. I don't know. I gotta think. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't think later about the brush strokes. I mean, I still need to work on the drawing part. Okay, I know that something is wrong with the nose. I established the highlight here. Next to this highlight, there is another light. I think this is gonna help me to move the nose a little bit to the left. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm going to work on the eyes. Okay. Let me see the eyes. I'm going to zoom in this a lot. Let's see. There is a link to the image, okay, in the description box. You want to paint the video. Well, this eye is kind of okay. This is not good. Okay. Oh, the nose is too reddish. Okay. Okay, now read the comments. Oh, love the brush work. Hello, Michael. Irene Cabo, you're doing amazing work. Thank you. Tip of the nose is more to the left. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just blend it. Yeah. I don't know, I mean, I love both. You know, I love the brush strokes. I love blend. Yeah. I don't know which one is gonna work better for this painting. I don't know. I just gotta choose. Yeah, you know, more important than the brush strokes is that if I got expression, yeah, I think that's okay, but you know the value is wrong here. It's too dark. This is too dark. Should be darker here. Oh, this is too light. Sorry, it should be darker here. And here should be darker too. Okay. Okay. The nose is gonna be a problem. I have to need to put more time on the nose. Okay. The eyes. I think I get closer with the expression, but the value is not right. Okay. The mouth. Okay. The mouth is something that we can just. I mean, everything is difficult in a portrait, but you know the mouth. That's one thing that we can move up, down. We gotta pay attention to this area, eyes and nose. Okay, even the nose that is more to the left, to the right, or bigger, wider, narrow. That's something that I mean, definitely, if we put more effort, we're gonna be able to correct. We pay attention. Yeah. Let me see. I'm just checking the eyes right now. I'm just. It looks like everything about him is about his eyes, about expression. Okay, Nicola. Okay. Marion is telling me I think his eyebrows look a bit too defined. Okay, I'm gonna work on that. Did you watch the football Euros final? I didn't. Irene is telling me left part of his forehead is wider. Okay, I'm gonna check out on that. Okay, Marion, good night. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I know it's kind of late in Europe. Thank you. Amelie is asking me what do you do with all your paintings when they're finished? have so many, you must run out of room. At first, I put them just like one on top of the other, just like paper, just like drawings. And I used to sell some of them. Yeah? If you want to buy some of my painting, just let me know. I'm gonna blend. I have sold some of them, but I still have a bunch of them, a lot of. Clean out the brush. I'm blending. Okay. Clean out the brush again. If you want to know the price, is just $140 for each painting, because there's a small, really small painting, just 8 by 8 inches. This smaller brush, I mean, it's the same size. I mean, smaller in terms that the hair is different. You see here is more open, here is a little bit close, kind of stick together, and this is for smaller areas like here. The only thing about it I don't like, I mean, I like everything, but let's say that I don't like about blending is like I have to redo a lot of areas, because definitely I lost some contrast. Everything is soft, and I'm gonna lose a lot of values. Okay, basically the lights. I need to add the highlights again and some lights, and the shadows. That's all. That happens all the time. Every time that we blend. Some wrinkles, some details. I mean, I lost everything. I have to work again in these areas below the eyes, the eye bags. Okay. Let's check again. Check again the values. Should be lighter here. Okay. I'm missing some wrinkles on the forehead. Darker here. Okay. Lighter here. Lighter here. Lighter. Okay, I have to move this light. Okay, I have seen something wrong here. That's good, that's good. That's good when I see a mistake. That means that I'm gonna be able to fix it. The problem is when I don't see the mistake. Sometimes I see the mistakes just when I'm about to turn off the camera. I see a mistakes. All the mistakes started to pop up. Okay, let's work on details again. Okay, there's a small cat that's trying to get into my to my studio. You know, now I have 4 or 5 cats. My God, this is a mess here. I have 5 cats, 1 dog, 1 turtle. Okay, I need to work again on the eyes. Okay. It was okay a minute ago. I don't see him anymore. I think I have lost the likeness again. Just because of the blending. I knew that something like this could happen. I have to work again. Okay, hello. Okay, Irene, how do you judge your values? Okay, I keep squinting down my eyes. I mean, that's the only way that I have, because it's about see the lights and the shadows. Mostly mid-tones. I mean, the difficult ones are the mid-tones because those are the difficult ones to see. And I just keep pushing light and shadows. From the beginning, that I started with just two values to the end, where I have more values, but I'm still paying attention to the big masses. I have a question. What would you say, Mr. Pianoli, what would you say are any advantages of applying many layers of glazes to a portrait versus his style of alla prima? Okay. No, first, I think that any technique is perfect. Okay, it's just about what you want. Definitely, I think you can get better results if you work with so many layers. First, because you have time for taking a rest, analyze, going back over the drawing again and again. And if you paint alla prima, it's just trying to solve all the problems about color, about values, about proportions, and the likeness, of course, just in one session. Okay, I think paint alla prima is one way to practice and learn to paint faster. That's what I think. And because when we paint alla prima, we are pushing ourselves a lot. It's a lot. I mean, it's judging everything, values. I mean, everything, proportions, everything. It just is in 3, 4 hours, 5 hours. Now, when we work with layers, with glazes, definitely we're gonna get more colors. because it's different when you get a color that is a result of adding one layer on top of the other, on top of other. Uh, and it's different, the colors are different. I think that add more to our painting. And at the same time we can add more color variations. Like for example, there are some greenish areas on the portrait, some reddish areas. You can exaggerate them later with layers with yeah. Okay, squinting down my eyes, I see that the value here is not right on the sclera. He should be darker here. Yeah. Yeah, it was too dark. But anyway, I have to work here on the corner of the eye. Now, let's say in the School of Art. In the School of Art, painting alla prima is not an option for a beginner painting. Okay. Mostly is when you have studied or painting for a couple of years. But anyway, if you're a beginner and you paint alla prima, you're going to improve, and that's the reason that you are pushing yourself to do something that maybe is not on your level. And when that happens, two things could happen: you're going to improve, or you're going to quit. You're going to quit so fast. Okay. I think I got her eyes again. His eyes, sorry. Remember, the color here is a little bit reddish. I said at the beginning, the areas where the color is reddish, we gotta keep thinking about that. It doesn't matter if we go back and retouch, we gotta respect mostly those colors. Okay, the reddish colors on the face. Remember the upper and lower eyelid, the cheeks, the nose, and the chin. And a little bit on the forehead. The forehead is mostly like just a little bit on the middle, because the forehead is mostly like looks at the end. You're gonna realize that the forehead is gonna look like kind of yellowish, yeah, and the lower area is gonna look kind of grayish or greenish. And that's why we're adding more red here in the middle, just because of contrast. Okay. Now let's work on the nose. Hello, Maggie. Amelie is asking me how long did it take to learn to paint so well. Okay. I don't know how much time, but I mean, it depends how much time do you put into practice. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any reference. Like, I have seen some people kind of improve faster, even not painting a lot. I don't know why. I mean, I don't see any explanation. For me, it's been a lot of practice. I mean, when you study art, you practice, you paint at least 5 hours every day, and you draw 3 hours every day, every day. I mean, I used to draw from 6 to 9 p.m. and I used to paint from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Okay, it was like 5 hours of painting, 3 hours of drawing daily. I mean, what can I say? I mean, for me, it was like a lot of practice. Yeah. I remember I met a guy a long time ago. He used to go to paint to the School of Art just like once a week, but he was so good. I mean, I don't know. I mean, talent, just talent, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, for me, it's mostly about study. Yeah? Every time that I paint, I'm thinking about values, I'm thinking about color, I'm thinking about temperature, I'm thinking about which areas should be the color be more or less saturated. Okay. When I paint the nose, I'm thinking, okay, I can make the nose sharper. That means I'm thinking about edges too, in order to create illusion of depth. Okay, I'm thinking that the nose should be colorful, a little bit colorful than the sides around the nose. Why? Because we know, I mean, color theory teach you that saturated colors or warmer colors used to pop forward. Okay, cool colors or grayish colors, let's say, used to recede. And then, if you know that, what would you do? What would you do with that information? It's something like you say, okay, I know that, that's it. No. Eh? You can apply, you have to apply all the information every time you paint. And for example, I have the nose here. What happens if I add more color, or if I make the nose a little bit warmer, the color here? Okay, I suppose that's gonna happen what I have studied, what my teacher taught me, that the nose is gonna pop forward a little bit more than the cheeks. If that's a little bit more, we don't expect the nose to pop forward. I mean, like a three-dimensional thing. No, this is something flat. We just create illusion here. The canvas doesn't have light. It's not a TV. It's not a cell phone. It doesn't have light. I mean, we create illusion of light here. And in order to create that illusion, we use all those things, all the knowledge about color theory, about, for example, about how to create illusion of depth, but just using making sharp, soft, and lost edges. Yeah? And that's the thing that we need to, that's all the things that we need to think every time we paint. It's not just about, oh my god, the nose is bigger, smaller, I don't get in the likeness. No, I have to think about all those rules. Okay, I'm working on the nose. It's a little bit difficult, the nose. That means that at the same time, I'm going to repeat, at the same time that I'm thinking that the nose should be the same as the model, I'm thinking that the color here, for example, have to be a little bit reddish. Why? Because I want to create some transparency in that area. Okay? And the shadow should be warmer. Why? Because I want the nose to pop forward even 0.0001% more than the cheeks. Even that little thing. I want that. Okay. And that's why we have to study color theory always, perspective, all of that. And every time that you paint a landscape or still life, a portrait, try to apply a little bit of that. A little bit. The rules are kind of simple. Yeah? I mean, this thing about making something recede or pop forward is about volume, is about creating the illusion of depth. And the rules are just simple. I mean, yeah? warm colors, cool colors, soft edges, sharp edges, lost edges, contrast, more contrast, less contrast. Yeah. What else? The problem is to apply that. That's the problem. That's why we need practice. And that's, I mean, that's the thing when I say that I don't know how much time it's gonna take. I have seen, I mean, for me, you have an idea that I have studied a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna say that I just what what I can say. I mean, people think I'm painting a nice portrait. And I cannot say, oh, I'm doing that because I'm very talented. No, I mean, I have practiced a lot. Maybe I don't have any talent at all. Maybe you take all the hours that I have practiced. Maybe I cannot draw even an apple. Yeah, all the practice hours, all the knowledge about perspective, about the color theory, about anatomy. I don't remember a lot of things, but I know by practice. I mean, maybe I don't need to remember a lot of things, but I have created a muscle memory because I have repeated this again and again, again and again, again and again. Wow, that was too much. Okay, and think I see his expression again on the eyes. It's not perfect. Okay, I need to work more, but I'm getting close again. When I started to blend, I saw that kind of I lost him. I lost his expression. I lost uh, the likeness. I mean, I'm not saying that the likeness is perfect, but I lost what I got at till that point. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna read the comments. Okay. Okay. Irene K was telling me left brow more pronounced, left forehead and left cheek. Okay, I'm gonna check out on that. Thank you. Okay. You wanna critique? That's okay for me. Feel free to critique. Okay. I have a Patreon account. If somebody wants to paint along with me, that's my Patreon account, and it's the screen. Just go to Patreon and look for Renzo Art. We have a group of 10 people, just to up to 10 people, that we paint every Tuesday at night, every Sunday at morning. Sunday mornings and Tuesdays nights. The Sunday group is full, but I have some free spots on Tuesday. It's just exactly like this, but I mean, I go slower, and I explain more, what I do, like every step. We take some breaks, and most important that is for the people in the group that they paint. We paint for 4 hours once a week, Tuesday or Sundays. And I make a critique during the painting process, like 2-3 times. I mean, if you want to show me your painting 3, 4, 5 times, that's okay. I'm gonna give you a critique every time. If you go to my Patreon account, you're gonna see one video there. I mean, I record all the lessons. Okay, you go there to my Patreon account, you're gonna see one of the recorded lessons, 4 hours video. This way you have a better idea how it works. It's really nice. I mean for me, I love it. The idea of painting together is just really inspiring. Okay, I'm gonna put the link in the chat box. Okay, I think I'm making him a little bit older. We're gonna soft some wrinkles here. Yeah, I'm making him a lot older. That's the problem when we make too many. We try to make details and details. I'm gonna use the brush that I use for blending to paint the beer to create the effect. Sorry. Irene, no critique, just a help. You are the one exposing yourself. You are very brave. Thank you. adding more black here just to create more contrast. Just I gotta be careful because I need to always keep obviously around the face I want to keep the edges a little bit soft. Okay, if I want to exaggerate some edge, maybe it's gonna be using a small area. Okay, I can lose this and I can maybe make the ear really sharp, and then I lost here. I'll keep it lost on the neck. Yeah, something like that. You gotta play with the edges. Okay. Now thinking about that, we can just make, let's say, the nose a little bit sharper. I think I should reduce the nose. Okay. Okay, I gotta check out that. Maybe just moving this shadow. And just adding white. Basically what I'm doing is mixing here and making the color here lighter. Okay. Now of course you can add some color instead of white with a little bit of yellow or maybe red to create some pink. Okay, I need to make the mouth. I'm mixing black with alizarin crimson. I'm gonna make this darker. I'm gonna make this a little bit lighter. Okay, the color is right. The color I think is okay. And using just pure white, that means that this color is kind of mute. It's lighter, but it's mute. Which that means that I'm keeping the difference between this and this. This is more pinky. Okay, I'm gonna add maybe even more, a little bit of yellow there. Okay. In the reflected light, I'm gonna add more red and ochre to make a kind of an orangey color. Make this area a little bit warmer. Okay. Okay. Now I need a dark red because I need to make this more reddish, darker but reddish. Okay. More. I don't know if you can see the red is really reddish. I don't know, it's kind of difficult to say. See here, you see a touch, kind of yellowish touch, reddish. too close. Okay? The idea is that from the distance, we don't pay attention to these colors. We don't notice those reddish, those accents, so those tiny accents. But that's gonna add some depth. Speaking about color, okay, because it creates some transparency on the shadow here. What it makes the nose pop forward a little bit more. Okay, and at the same time create contrast with, let's say, the shadow here. It's kind of greenish. By the way, I need to add a little bit of red here. Okay. Okay, what else? What else? I think the mouth is something now came the mouth. I'm gonna mix a little bit of green, yellow ochre, ivory black. Okay. Okay, I need to step back. I need to compare a lot here because there are some little things that can make a difference. Mm. Okay, I think I need to add some shadows to the face. Okay, I see something that is not okay here. I'm gonna move this a little bit up. Okay. The nose, I still think the nose has something that, maybe just about here. This here, okay. Okay, the brow, I need to make it thicker here. Okay, here's the same with this brow. I need to make it thicker. A little bit up, a little bit up. Okay, here I'm gonna add a little bit of contrast. I'll make this a little bit darker. Okay, what about the mouth? Yeah, I think I need to work in this area here. Okay. What else? Yeah, this, I need to make this darker here. It needs to be darker. The mandible is not something that is not right on the mandible. I think I have to move this up a little bit. Okay. And I need to make this darker here. Okay. What else? Maybe the eyes. I mean, I need to darken the eyes a little bit. I don't know. I have a doubt here, here with the eyes, but that could affect. I mean, yeah, first I added some highlight. I don't see a highlight on. Let me get rid of the highlight to see how it looks without the highlight. Okay. Okay, I'm going to soften this. Okay, we're gonna soften this too. Okay, another thing that I think could help, that's maybe moving up this a little bit up. Just there. Okay, so I have to step back and check out again. Oh, of course, it's always a good idea to use a mirror. Okay, or you can use your cell phone and flip up the image. Okay, I'm gonna add more light here, more white. A little bit darker here. I see a shadow here. These little things helps with the expression. It looks like a tiny shadow here, something like this. Yep. Okay, what else? Okay, here. Whoa. I couldn't control my hand. Whoa. Okay, I need to move this light here a little bit to the left. Kind of reduce this distance. You see the shadow here? Yeah, I need to narrow that shadow. Yep, that's better. Okay. Okay, what else? I see kind of a wrinkle shadow. I don't know. I mean, I gotta be careful with this because sometimes we end up, I end up making people older. see a little bit of something like that, and here's the same. Okay, just a little bit. Okay, I need to move. I need to reduce this line of expression. Okay. I wanna believe that this is better. Okay. Here, a little bit of light. Okay. Okay, what is something here about the hairline? Yeah. Something about the hairline. Oh, the highlight on the lower lip should be lighter. This. Yep. Oh, here. So. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna check on our right. More shadows to left side, more light to right one. Okay, Marva, thank you. Blender Pretender, it looks great, but I still think there is something a bit off about the nose. The right nostril looks like it could come down a bit. Okay, I'm gonna check out on that. Thank you. Okay, 1 minute, please. Dime. Dijo que no. Pero, dijo que no, pero llámala. Escríbele. Escríbele por Messenger. ¿Dónde vas a ir? De mucho gusto. ¿Digamos a pedir de Rappi? Está bien. Sorry, that's my son that he's sick. A little bit sick. He was asking me for. So we're about to ask for food. Okay. Okay. Okay, Monique. Thank you. Hello, Ardesh. Okay. I was thinking about the nostril. Looks like could be down. Okay, I'm gonna check out on that. Thank you. first I'm gonna make this a little bit darker, okay? I think that's gonna be easier to judge if I see this a little bit darker. Okay. Okay, let me see the width of the face. I need to make this a little bit darker here. Okay. Okay, Blender, his left, your right. His left, your right. Okay, my right. Perhaps just lightening the laugh line a bit where it meets the nostril. Okay, okay, check out. Okay. 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 Okay, I think. No. I think that's it. Yeah? Hello, Topper True Theo. I showed my 7-year-old son my attempts at Renzo's art. He laughed. Okay. Okay. What can I say? I mean, it's just about practice, and and it helps in something. I mean, my son, he doesn't like my paintings at all. For him, it's just too boring. Oh, Dad, it's too boring. Why don't you paint some? Uh, I mean, I don't remember the name. Like, he wanted me to paint. I don't remember. I don't remember the name. But he wants me to paint faster. He used to say 3 hours is just too much time for him. I mean, I told him, I mean, oh my God, I mean, I'm working really hard. 3 hours is just, it's not too much time for a painting. Okay, I have to be, I'm gonna soft some areas because you know that when we go with this thing about details, I mean, it's not like small, tiny details like painting eyelashes or something like that. It's more like a value. Yes, I'm looking for these subtle mid-tones everywhere. And that's gonna help me with the likeness. Just like that little thing here, like this one or this one or this one. But anyway, every time that I paint and I start just looking for this, I know for sure that I start making people older. I'm gonna soft this a little bit, okay? Just a little bit because, you know, when we overblend, at the same time we lost some character, and we have to kind of start over again with the highlights. Looking for one of the brushes for blending. Remember the edges. Okay. It's even better to have lost edges than sharp edges. I think. What do you think? I think that's okay. Yes? It's been what, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Okay, I have painted more even. Like I have one painting like I spent like 3 hours and a half. But I don't know if I can make it. I can make this painting better if I stay more time here. Sometimes maybe I'm gonna just make it worse. I mean that happened too. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I think that's okay. Yes. Mm. I would like to go darker with here, and the shadows. Basically, the shadows a little bit darker, but at the same time, I'm afraid to touch some areas maybe, and just start over again. Okay, I'm squinting down my eyes and I see this kind of dark. Need to light up this a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Oh, here too. Here. I see this kind of dark. Squint down your eyes or use a black mirror, okay? Or just take a picture and make it darker. And this way you can see the value differences between midtones, shadows, and lights. Oh, I see something here. Oh, this shadow here. I have to be more to the left. ¿No está ahí mi billetera? Okay, guys, give me a second. I have to look for my wallet. No, ¿lo viste? Oh, visa. sorry. Ahí está. Busca bien, ahí está. Pásamela. Sorry, that's my son just looking for my card to pay for the food. I was telling me, your card is not in your wallet. Your card is not in your wallet. So I was telling, it's there. No, it's not. Okay, I think that's it, yes. I mean, it's a nice exercise. Yep. Let me read the comments if I see some suggestions. Have you ever done Elvis? No, not yet, but definitely gonna paint him. Or maybe draw him. Okay, I think that's it. Yes. No. Definitely there are so many things that we can improve again and again, retouching. I would love always, I mean, to add more color. Okay? I can see a little bit of the reddish areas. You see a little bit, not that much. I would like to add more, some transparent colors, some glazes, definitely some glazes. Okay. Next painting, I think I'm gonna go for more painterly approach with more brush strokes, because I wanted to do that with this painting, and at the end, I decided just to blend. Let me show you. It's not like a lot. I know what happened. My camera is having problems with. What do you think? I love these little touches, you see? Kind of reddish, kind of an orangey here. I used to love to add some touches like that. To add a little bit of color. Okay, I need to... a little bit of a highlight. Tiny highlight on the tear duct. Oh, for the ear, I added a lot of red on the ear. Really red, almost pure red. I need to put more. Need to make this darker. Okay, that's it. That's it for today. Okay, thank you so much, you all, for being here with me. Okay, I used to go live for new people. people that just have found my channel today. I used to go live. I try to go live at least three times a week. But you know, sometimes I mean, it's been like 2 weeks without any streaming because I've been busy, and but definitely I just want to go back to uh, what I used to do. Usually 3 times a week, sometimes even 4 times a week. Yeah, but 3 times I think this is a good rhythm. Yeah, something that I can. And I have a drawing channel too, where you can go. I'll try to do the same 2 3 times a week. The problem with my drawing channel, usually in this channel I go live like at 3 p.m. from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Okay, is if you're in USA is Central Time. In my drawing channel, I go live sometimes earlier, like at 10 a.m., and sometimes really late, like 11 p.m. Okay, for my drawing channel, I don't have a schedule. And okay, that's it. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Bye. Take care, you all. Okay. I don't go yet. I just gonna add this blue here, okay? Just that. Bye.